Okay. Second to last battle before Tate and Liza. This is Kathleen and Nicholas. And according to a lot of Run and Run players, okay, at least a few that I know, this is the worst double battle in Tate and Liza's gym. And I believe it. If there's a battle that prevents me from getting to Tate and Liza, it is 100% going to be this one. I have a battle plan for the first 6 turns, and then after that, it's kind of just really unsure how it goes from there because there's a lot of variability in these first few turns. I'll explain as we go. This battle's awful. It's super disgusting. We have a plan. We can't get out of here deathless. I would just... If I can get through this battle with only 1 death, that would be amazing. Let's do it. A perfectly awful, horrifying time. Oh. Yeah. That's how I would describe calcing for this battle. Alright. So, reason number 1 that this battle is absolutely awful is because of the leads. This Excadrill hits ridiculously hard. It's got Earthquake, it's got Rock Slide, it's got Iron Head, it's got a Ground Gem so that Earthquake does even more ridiculous damage than it normally would. This Excadrill also has Substitute, so if you're thinking that you can just bring out a couple of Pokemon that it doesn't see any kills on, it can just set up Substitute and make your life miserable. So then, obviously, you would think that, okay, well, we can just ignore the Crobat and whittle down the left side. Well, here's the problem with that. This Crobat has Flying Gem boosted Acrobatics, so its first attack is super, super powerful on top of being ridiculously fast. Then, this thing has Super Fang, it has Tailwind, it has Screech. It's awful. So here's what we've come up with, because this first turn looks really, really weird. Ursaluna. God, I completely forgot his name. Ursaluna is going to click Earthquake. We've got Soft Sand on Ursaluna. This is going to kill Excadrill. And Barraskewda is going to die. There are 4 Pokemon in my box that Crobat fast kills, and Excadrill also slow kills, because if Crobat doesn't see a fast kill and either Pokemon outspeeds Excadrill, it's always Tailwind. And if Excadrill doesn't see a kill on the Pokemon on the right side, there's a chance it could substitute, and I can't let it substitute. Of the 4 Pokemon in my box that are dead to Crobat and dead to Excadrill, the 4 options are Sneasler, Infernape, Weavile, and Barraskewda. So as much as I don't want to lose Barraskewda, this is the only option that I have. In death, Barraskewda is going to grant us a gift that hopefully can get us through this battle. Barraskewda is holding the Sticky Barb. So when Crobat consumes its Flying Gem and hits Barraskewda with Acrobatics, Sticky Barb is going to equip to Crobat. It's going to make this Crobat a little bit less scary, because this Crobat's going to be sitting here for a few turns. It's going to be either Acrobatics, but with an item equipped. It's going to sometimes Super Fang, which just takes half your health. Sometimes it might even just Screech to lower your defense, if it's not Tailwinding. With the Sticky Barb, not only are we going to chip Crobats that when it comes time to kill it, it's going to be easier to do, but also we're going to make Acrobatics do a lot less damage to try to make this thing just a little bit less terrifying, but this Crobat can still really mess us up if it just decides to do some crazy stuff. Barraskewda, goodbye. Crit did not matter, by the way. We were always dead, even to minimum roll. And that's Barraskewda down. 31 deaths. I'm going to have to start a second box in the PC for all my dead Pokemon. Sticky Barb equips. This Earthquake from Excadrill is going to do about half on Ursaluna. We're never dead to crit. And HP doesn't really matter because this is Ursaluna's only turn on the battlefield. And then this Earthquake always kills Excadrill because we have Soft Sand equipped. Now, thankfully in this situation, I put out my next Pokemon before the AI puts out their next Pokemon. So, I'm going to throw out Togedemaru, and this is going to ensure that the next Pokemon that comes out is Medicham. This Medicham is also kind of disgusting because this thing has a Focus Sash. So on top of being a Medicham with pure power, I almost said huge power, on top of having pure power and really strong moves and everything, this thing also has a Focus Sash to make it even more annoying. So, Medicham sees a fast kill on Togedemaru, it sees no kills on Ursaluna, that doesn't really matter at all. We're going to switch Ursaluna for Pidgeot, and we are going to fake out Medicham. On the next turn, this turn, Crobat is most likely going to Super Fang, and I don't know if it's going to Super Fang the left slot or the right slot. I don't actually know. But it's not going to Tailwind because both Crobat and Medicham are faster than both of my Pokemon, so this can never be Tailwind. We are going to fake out this Medicham because on the next turn, because Pidgeot's coming in, Crobat will always Tailwind next turn, which means next turn Medicham is going to move first. I know that Medicham is going to move first next turn because of Dynamic Speed, and it's going to close combat Togedemaru, and it's going to take damage from Spiky Shield to break its Focus Sash. But we cannot let this thing attack this turn, so I have to fake out to protect myself. So this fake out isn't even to break Focus Sash, it's just to stall for a turn. Who are you attacking? Okay, that's fantastic. HP on Togedemaru doesn't matter, and Iron Barbs is a little more chip on Crobat. Okay. Pidgeot is going to kill Medicham with Hurricane. Togedemaru is going to Spiky Shield because after Crobat's Tailwind, Medicham moves first. Medicham is only ever attacking Togedemaru. It does not see a kill on Mega Pidgeot. This is always Tailwind from Crobat because Pidgeot outspeeds Medicham and Crobat sees no kills with with Acrobatics. I almost said Tailwind. There's the Tailwind. So now this is always close combat into Togedemaru. Or Zen Headbutt, because we took the Super Fang. Either way, Medicham dead. And this is going to bring out Cinderace. Level up on Togedemaru. Gotta remember to put that in the calculator if Togedemaru survives this battle. This is Life Orb Cinderace. Life Orb, Libero, whatever the heck you call this thing. Okay. This is where things get a little bit interesting. Cinderace sees a kill on Togedemaru, but it sees a kill on Togedemaru with both Pyro Ball and Zen Headbutt. We're going to be switching Togedemaru for Golisopod this turn. If this is Pyro Ball, it will always activate Golisopod's emergency exit. If it's Zen Headbutt, it does not activate emergency exit. Crobat is probably going to Super Fang, but it could also maybe Acrobatics or even Screech, and we have to keep in mind that Tailwind is up right now. Pidgeot is never getting attacked. Pidgeot is just going to Hurricane Cinderace to put some damage on this thing, so that we can make sure we 100% kill it next turn. Let's see what happens here. And there's Zen Headbutt. Okay. Okay. So, I forgot about the Hurricane. Okay. Confusion does not matter. Okay. So, Since Golisopod's emergency exit did not activate, what we have to do this turn is Golisopod is going to kill Cinderace with first impression. Now, can Crobat kill Golisopod? It cannot. No. No chance. Not even max roll crit. Okay. Okay, if it acrobatics Golisopod, it can kill with a crit, but that's just a risk that we have to take. Okay. So... Okay, so since Golisopod is going to kill with first impression... I think what we do here is we Aerial Ace Crobat. And then we hope that Crobat puts Golisopod into emergency exit. This kills. Even if Cinderace was still a fire type at that HP, first impression kills. That could be a problem. God. I think I just lost my Sticky Barb. No. No, I didn't. I didn't. Oh, man. Okay. I have to kill Crobat with Golisopod. I literally put Aerial Ace on Pidgeot because I have in my notes, if Cinderace doesn't activate emergency exit, kill with first impression, use Aerial Ace to stall for a turn. And now I'm wondering what the heck that even meant. Should I have attacked Golisopod with Aerial Ace? There's no way that was what I actually had planned. There's no way that's what I had planned. That would totally kill, right? There's no way. That would have totally killed, right? That would not have killed. That would not have killed. Only the maximum roll crit would have killed. See, now I have to get the Sticky Barb back. If Crobat attacks with either Super Fang or Acrobatics, then I can get it with Sucker Punch, and if it uses Screech, it can't use Tailwind. I'm gonna Sucker Punch. There we go. And Sticky Barb is back on me now, thank God. Does Sticky Barb activate emergency exit? I don't think it does. And Tailwind peters out. And now we just win. And now we just win. Knock off one-shots Jinx. Jinx has a Focus Sash. We just Sucker Punch to break the Focus Sash. I need to be more specific with my notes in the future because I remember calculating Pidgeot attacking Golisopod. And what I meant to do there was have Pidgeot attack Golisopod with Aerial Ace. Because after Zen Headbutt, Aerial Ace never kills. Which would have brought in... which would have let me emergency exit to bring in Togedemaru, and then I would have faked out Crobat, which it wouldn't have flinched because it's got inner focus, but the fake out damage would have killed, and then I would have guaranteed to get my Sticky Barb back. It was a really weird strat, but that's what I had in mind. Last Pokemon is Togekiss. Weavile is holding a wide lens that Triple Axle cannot miss. Triple Axle always kills Togekiss. And I guess Golisopod can just Sucker Punch. It doesn't really matter. Nice crit. And that's Kathleen and Nicholas. One more fight until we get to Tate and Liza. It was sloppy, it was messy, but we got through it. Keep it going. Alright, last battle before Tate and Liza. Last double battle in this gym. This is Clifford and Macy. Another team with a really, really cool gimmick. Really well-designed battle. And another battle where there's potentially some inconsistencies that might present themselves in the last couple of turns. Really want to get past this battle, and then it's just Tate and Liza. Let's do it. Alright, to anyone watching this, you may be looking and wondering, why in the world is there a level 1 Marill on the battlefield in Tate and Liza's gym? And the answer is because that is the gimmick of this fight. The level 1 Marill always dies on turn 1. There is nothing you can do to prevent this Marill from dying turn 1. Its only move is Misty Explosion. It has a quick claw. The only way you could stop this thing from dying turn 1 is if you could imprison its Misty Explosion, which I don't know if there's a Pokemon that you can get in Run and Bun that knows Imprison and can also learn Misty Explosion. Or you'd have to have a Pokemon that knows Fake Out and is low enough level that Fake Out doesn't kill it. But you could only keep it alive for a couple of turns. When this Marill dies, Passimian has the ability Receiver. Its ability will become Huge Power. It takes Marill's Huge Power ability, and the other two Pokemon on the left side all have the move Roleplay to copy Huge Power from Passimian. It's a really, really cool fight. It's really clever. And Passimian also always protects turn 1, so it doesn't even take damage, because I believe this Passimian also has a Focus Sash. So it always detects turn 1 to not break the Focus Sash from its partner. Turn 1, we're just going to have Sceptile detect because we might as well. There's nothing else we can do. And Kecleon, we are going to try and Fake Out Passimian. I know that this move is going to fail, but I just need to do something. The reason that I don't want to Fake Out Marill is because Kecleon's holding a Life Orb, and I'm trying to preserve as much HP as possible on Kecleon. And we need Kecleon on the battlefield after the Marill blows itself up. Alright. Passimian has Huge Power, the AI is going to look at Kecleon on the right, and this is always going to be Golduck. Okay. This is where this battle gets very interesting, right as early as turn 2. Sceptile is going to use Energy Ball on Golduck. Kecleon is going to use Shadow Sneak on Golduck. Shadow Sneak plus Energy Ball always kills Golduck. Golduck's AI here, it sometimes will see that Sceptile has a kill on it, because I have to put Wise Glasses on Sceptile to guarantee that Energy Ball plus Shadow Sneak kills, because even with Life Orb on Kecleon, there was some rolls of Shadow Sneak plus Energy Ball that didn't kill. So there's a chance Golduck sees that Sceptile has a fast kill and uses Aqua Jet. There's a chance that it doesn't see that and cross-chops Kecleon, and there's a chance that it doesn't see a kill on Kecleon, or that Sceptile kills it and it just uses Roleplay. Passimian is always using close combat on Kecleon. This is why we need to Shadow Sneak so that Kecleon does not die this turn. And Golduck did not see the kill from Sceptile, so Sceptile takes no damage. So there's Golduck down, and this incoming close combat does nothing. This is going to be the last Pokemon on the left side, Tauros. This right here is where the Life Orb damage is super, super important. Okay. So now that Kecleon is a Ghost type, Passimian does not see any kills on Kecleon, so it's always targeting Sceptile. It kills Sceptile with Poison Jab, and I think maybe also with Close Combat. So Sceptile is going to detect from Passimian. Kecleon, who is now a Ghost type, is always dead to Dark Gem Lash Out from Tauros. So, not only is it because we're a Ghost type, but it's because we took the Life Orb damage, because Lash Out would not have guaranteed to kill us from full health. So now what we're going to do is we're going to use Sucker Punch just to do a little bit of damage. It's also going to turn this into a Dark type so that this incoming Lash Out doesn't do a lot of damage. And we're going to use it on Passimian to break the Focus Sash. And now that we're a Dark type, we resist this Lash Out instead of being weak to it. This isn't going to do a lot of damage. Ooh, crit's bad. Crit's really bad. Okay. Now that we're a Dark type, Passimian once again sees a fast kill on Kecleon, and Tauros sees a fast kill on Kecleon also. So Tauros can never use Roleplay this turn. Passimian's also always attacking Kecleon. So, we can get Infernape in for free on the Sceptile slot. This is where we have the big inconsistency in this fight. Tauros always kills Kecleon with Return. And it cannot kill Kecleon with any other move. Passimian kills Kecleon with Close Combat, but it can also kill with Rock Slide or Poison Jab. We're switching Kecleon for Lycanroc, and I am hoping that this is Close Combat out of Passimian, because if Passimian uses Rock Slide or Poison Jab, Lycanroc will not die, and we will have an issue. I'm hoping for Close Combat out of Passimian. I'm hoping that Lycanroc dies this turn. Lycanroc is pretty much useless at this point of the run. I don't even remember the last time I used Lycanroc in a battle. Please, Passimian, use Close Combat on the Kecleon slot. Please, please, please. Please use Close Combat. Yes! Goodbye, Lycanroc! And hello, Tate and Liza! Woo! Oh my goodness. That was terrifying. Whew! Okay. We send out Weavile. Tauros does not see a kill on Infernape. Tauros does not see a kill on Weavile, so Tauros is always going to use Roleplay here. Infernape always kills Tauros with Close Combat. Weavile's just going to fake out Passimian to stall for a turn. Left side down. Left side down, and it's just the right side left. Infernape is going to kill Passimian with Close Combat. Because Passimian killed Lycanroc with Close Combat, this will kill. If Passimian did not have -1 defense right now, this attack would not kill. So that's the other reason it had to be close combat. Not only to kill Lycanroc and bring in Weavile, but to make this kill possible. Weavile is going to switch for Electrode. Infernape outspeeds Passimian. This is just a fast kill. This is always going to be Greninja because it sees that it has a fast kill on Infernape. We're going to switch Infernape out. We're going to bring Weavile back in. And Electrode, with a Miracle Seed, always outspeeds and kills this Greninja with Energy Ball. Beautiful. Last Pokemon, Lycanroc. Weavile uses Fake Out. Electrode uses Energy Ball. And we have a date with Tate and Liza! Woo! Oh man, this gym is awful. We actually made it to Tate and Liza. Wow, we made it. Only one battle left. And then we get our Urshifu. Let's go.